So I've been invited along here to this to hear that. This is GT Superbikes in Llantrisant, and this is a few of their used selection before we get on to their main selection. We've got a ZRs here. We've got Versus, another ZZR. We've got, this is a ZX9R. This one's sold, I'm afraid. This is a ZRX 1200R. A couple of bikes that are not for sale at the moment. They've got a KTM. They've got X-Max, Honda. They've got Yamaha. They've got a bit of everything really, not just the Kawasaki, but they are Kawasaki main dealers, and that's the reason I'm here tonight. So if we go along here, they even got a Moto Guzzi, the V72 Special, a nice GPZ 900R there, bit of a classic that, a couple of 900 RS's, and a Triumph. So there you go. But if you're in the mood for something almost equivalent to a Kawasaki, how about this? A truly blinged out Hayabusa GSX 1300R. And totally tricked out by the looks of it. And they're all on sale here now. But let's get on to what I'm actually here for tonight. And we're here for a very special event. It's an exclusive. So I thought I'd give you a quick look around the bikes they've got in stock. Incredible stock here, so if you're in the area, anywhere in South Wales, really well worthwhile dropping in and visiting them. They got some really good bargains on the go at the moment. Maybe last year's model, but really competitive prices. And of course they got a full stock of this year's models as well, which includes this little beauty, the bike we are here to see, the Kawasaki Z H2, 200 brake horsepower naked, an incredible bike. So let's have a quick walk around it. Absolutely beautiful machine, and hopefully you'll see, or hear rather, a little later, just how good it sounds as well. And go around to the back. I'm glad that I was invited here tonight, and the staff here, you got Gareth, Terry and Mark, always welcoming, even though I nag them to bits and I keep turning up. We'll have a look at the display a little later when the bike's turned on, and we'll have a little listen to it as well. So here she is, Kawasaki Z H2. So let's have a little look at the specifications of this beast then. So we got a balanced supercharger engine, 998cc, liquid cooled, double overhead cam, 16 valve, inline 4, producing 147 kilowatt hour or 200 PS. TFT color instrumentation, quick shifter, KQS, up down, so it's got a blipper as well. Front brakes are Brembo M432. It's got a trellis frame, assisted slipper clutch. It's got smartphone connectivity, all LED lighting, electronic cruise control, riding mode selection, and we'll get to that a little later. We got sport, as we saw a little earlier there in the screen, and rider mode, and then rain mode, and it's been absolutely tipping down here today. Traction control, you need that as well. That's KTRC, Kawasaki's own version, which includes cornering management as well, KCMF, which helps you in the cornering. If you start to lose a bit of grip, it helps you to keep your line basically. It's got wheelie control, and also it's got electronic valves, and finally, I've never heard of this on a bike, I'm not sure if many of them have it, but it's got launch control on a motorbike. That's incredible. So that's the specification. We'll have another little look at the instrumentation in a moment and the settings you can go through, but for now let's just take a little look at the machine itself once again, and just go a little closer for you so you can see some of the detail on it.
Yeah, Z1000. Is that what it is? Yeah. Because this is. Not the 80,000. Oh, the standard Z1000. No, the H2. The touring one. Right, so H2 yeah, like on this side of the street. But I think it's it'd be nice. I think that's I like the twisties and I like the usable power of the twisties.
So let's have a little look at the screen then. And it's a full TFT screen on this, same as the full H2, the new Ninja Z1000 and the Ninja 650 as well. So here's the screen, and Terry, one of the wonderful staff here, is going to just run us through some of the controls on it. So over to you, Terry.
First thing to say is the display can be set for black as it is now with white, or you can, by pressing both the buttons, the select and the reset button at the same time, you can change it to white against black, or the other way around, whichever you prefer it. Oh, hang on. There you are. And then on the gauges, obviously it tells you what gear you're in there. You can select a couple of different menus on the display. At the moment it's showing boost, but you can select that to show then throttle. That there is your gauge for weight distribution front to rear. That's your bank angle sensor. As you lean over, it will go from green into amber into red, whether you go left or right, whichever way is easiest on there for you. Regarding the rest of the menus, if I press the mode up button, it changes then where you see the mileage, trip, and then to that, back to there and back around. The bottom half of the button then will do the it's changing that one up there now. So if you notice, you can have throttle. So if I just tweak the throttle, it shows you how much throttle you're using.
Wow, right, okay.
Or how much brake you're using. Or back around to boost whichever way you want from there. This does so much more, and I haven't got into it yet to find out exactly what it can do.
And there's a lot of settings you can change on the actual display as well.
If you notice on there, it's got riding modes. It's in sport at the moment. I think if I hold that button in, it will select them between, wrong one, sorry. Hold it down, it will select between road again, and then down to rain.
We need that today, yeah.
Boat you want today, not the...
Okay.
And that's about as much as we can do.
Okay.
Cruise control as well, sorry. You press the cruise control button
cruise there, control as well.
Cruise control there, and then the cruise control works, if I remember rightly, above 30 mile an hour. So you just press the set button then at above 30, and I think it's below 100. And then, same as your car, where you can press that to set it, and then if you want to increase it, you press the top button. You want to decrease it, and then the moment you touch the brake or the clutch, it will turn itself off exactly the same as it does with your car.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'll go through a few more of the specs now in a moment, and thanks Terry for walking us through that. And of course this display does a hell of a lot more than this as well, so perhaps I'll have a little play around later and see what I can see. Just before you walk away though, can we hear it? Let's hear what it sounds like.
Now it's also worth mentioning that it's a different setup to the usual Kawasaki, in as much as it's a combined kill or start and stop switch and a run button. So all you do, put your finger on there.
Wonderful. So it sounds as awesome as it looks. Thank you, Terry.